Welcome back, everybody. So today we're going to go over Huntsville's weather first, then we're going to go over to Storm Prediction Center for the severe weather outbreak starting today, and then we're going to look at the models for the severe weather outbreak, possible tornado outbreak. Then I'll have a separate video showing the cape and everything. But okay, so right now in Huntsville International Airport, Jones Field. It's mostly cloudy with a temperature of 75 right now, 24 degrees Celsius. Today, though, they're expecting a mostly cloudy day with a high of 86 degrees. And tonight, they're expecting the clouds to clear up and a partly cloudy for a low of 60, which is going to be the norm for the next couple days. Extended forecast today, high of 83 to 86, low of 58 to 63. Sunday is a high of 86 to 90 with a low of 60 to 65 with sunshine. Monday is mostly cloudy, partly cloudy with a high of 87 to 91 with a low to 63 to 70. Tuesday is mostly cloudy, partly cloudy with chance of thunderstorms. 20 to 40% chance of thunderstorms. And the high would be 87 to 91 again, and the low would be 62 to 68. This is associated with a cold front. Today's precipitation chances is 0. Tonight's precipitation chances are 0. And tomorrow's precipitation chances is 0. Okay, then we go into the alerts of the United States. Red flag warnings in California, New Mexico, Colorado, Utah, Colorado, Arizona, and then there's South Dakota, Minnesota, Wisconsin, Michigan, up in the Great Lakes region, and South Central California, North Central California. There's winter weather advisories in effect for Washington State and Idaho, Montana, and western Wyoming. And there's a flood warning in effect for central Indiana. But yeah, that's about it. And there's high wind warnings and whatever in Nevada, southeastern California, northwestern Arizona, around the Las Vegas area. But then we go to the Storm Prediction Center. We have the day 1, the day 2, the day 3, and then the day 4 through 8. So the day 1, which is today, there's an enhanced, a slight, and then a marginal. So the enhanced covers Nebraska mainly. Nebraska, Colorado, and So the enhanced risk level 3 out of 5 means they're about 75% sure that 75% that you will have severe storms. So enhanced risk there, a slight risk in Nebraska, Kentucky, and Illinois. A little bit bigger than. They're going to have an update by the time I post this, I bet. And there's a marginal risk from Illinois, Indianapolis, Ohio, Colorado, Missouri. Then there's another slight risk here in Kentucky, Illinois. And this is new. They just added it. It is mainly tornado driven. So there is a 5% hatched risk in Nebraska, in Montana, and Iowa. So basically what that means is there is a chance for an EF2 or higher tornado within any given location in these areas in the dashed line. And there's a 2% chance risk. There's a 2% risk of a EF1 tornado in the green in this part of the brown. And that's the same thing over here. 2% chance risk of EF1 tornado. The wind, 30% chance hatch risk of. Hatch means over 75 miles per hour within any point within this dashed risk right here. But then the yellow means 15% chance of exceeding 50 miles per hour. The dash line means 75 or higher. So this is 50 miles, 15% chance of any severe gust up to 50 miles per hour or higher. And then this brown is a 5% risk of storms moving. Severe wind being over 50 miles per hour or over. And then that's what this is too, a 15% risk of in Kentucky, Illinois, and Indiana. A 15% risk of winds exceeding 50 miles per hour. And the hail risk is the same thing, a 30% risk of hail exceeding 1 inch or diameter, with the sig 1 meaning unlocal. There's a 30% hatch risk of hail exceeding 2 inches in diameter, which will crush your windshields, crush your vegetables, crush everything. So I would bring everything in there. But yeah, this will cause damage to everyone in this dashed. In the non-dashed, you'll still get like 1 inch or higher diameter, 5% risk of 1 inch or higher. And before I leave this page, I will let y'all read this if y'all want to. So here is the first part. Y'all can pause it. Okay, and then here's Central High Plains. Pause it now. Okay. Now there's Southern High Plains. Then the mid-Mississippi Valley into the Midwest Ohio Valley. Just pause it if y'all want to read this. Okay, so that's day 1. The day 2 outlook is the beginning of a severe weather tornado outbreak. Today is the start of that day, but tomorrow is when it starts getting bad. So there's a level 3 out of 5 enhanced risk for South Dakota, Iowa, and Nebraska. Different part of Nebraska today. On day 2, slight risk in Nebraska, Minnesota, and not Minnesota, Montana. No, Minnesota, Nebraska, and Iowa. The enhanced risk affects 1,205,876 people. The slight risk affects 10,390,226 people population. And the marginal affects 19,589,289 people population. Why did it just reload? Did it update or something? Okay, so there is following this enhanced risk is a 10% dashed tornado risk, which means an EF3 or higher, which means a major tornado, EF3 or higher. And that's what this means. In the brown, a 5%. The yellow is a 10%. The brown dashed is 5% risk of tornadoes exceeding EF3. And non-dashed green means a 2% chance of a tornado exceeding EF1. No, going up to EF2. The wind is no dashed, so just a 15% risk and a 15% risk of winds exceeding 50 miles per hour, and then a 5% risk of winds exceeding 50 miles per hour with a dark brown and light yellow. The hail risk is a 30% dashed risk for hail exceeding 2 inches in diameter. That's what this part of the yellow means as well. The 15% risk of hail exceeding 15 miles per hour. And then just the plain yellow is 15% risk of hail reaching up to 1 inch in diameter. And the non-dashed dark brown, is a 5% risk of storms hail exceeding or sustaining 1 inch hail in diameter. And this is the day 2 risk. If y'all want to pause this and read it. So y'all probably pause that and rate it if y'all wanted to. Here is day 3. This is the day that will have the most potential for a tornado outbreak, and I will be reading this. Okay, so they were 3 out of 5. Enhanced risk, there will be a moderate within here by tomorrow, but by the next day 3 update probably. If not, then by tomorrow morning there will be a moderate risk somewhere in Nebraska, somewhere like right in here, Nebraska. These states right here. Alright, and level 3 out of 5 enhanced risk here. Kansas City, Missouri, Omaha, Nebraska, Wichita, Kansas. Lincoln, Nebraska, Des Moines, Iowa. Affecting 6 million people. 6.5 million people. There's a slight risk here, extending from Michigan all the way down to Texas. That have included sorry, I just sneezed and I just muted myself. Chicago, Illinois, Milwaukee, Wisconsin, Oklahoma City, Tulsa, Oklahoma, and Minnesota. Whoa. Minneapolis, Minnesota, and a slight risk. Pretty big slight risk. I'm concerned for this area right through here. Marginal risk for all the way down to Texas, up to Missouri and Wisconsin, and the upper Great Lakes and Canada. This is where it's bad. Bad. There's a SIG 2 risk. The worst you can ever get on here, on this part right here. This is bad, folks. This is real bad. There will be a tornado outbreak. There will be a moderate risk in this. You see this, not the dashes, but the lines here. There will be a moderate risk by all time. It's very soon. There will be a moderate risk right here. This is really bad, folks. Really bad. How there could be a high risk on day 1. So, I am reading this, though, today. On this one. Okay, so there is an enhanced risk of severe thunderstorms portions of the south central plains into the Midwest. Numerous strong thunderstorms are expected to develop Monday along a cold front and dry line extending from the Great Lakes into the central southern plains. Supercells capable of all hazards include very large hail and strong to intense tornadoes possible across central Kansas and southern northern southeastern Nebraska. Now, y'all can read this part right here. Just pause it if y'all want to read it. Again, pause it if you want to read it. Okay. So now we're going over to day 4 outlook. There is a 15%, which is a slight risk of of severe storms in Oklahoma, Arkansas, Minnesota, Illinois, Indiana, and then Michigan. This is gonna be a line of severe storms. A damaging line of severe storms, probably just damaging wind, damaging hail. Nothing on day 5, nothing on day 6, nothing on day 7, nothing on day 8. So today through Tuesday, get ready for severe storms in the Midwest and then not Midwest, into the southern northern plains. Now we go over here to find the GFS. So, this is today. Well, this is tomorrow. Okay. This is May 19th already. Alright, so kicking off severe weather around 1 a.m. Okay? 7 a.m. there's nothing. Fast forward a little bit. Nothing. May 22nd. You can't really see severe weather on the GFS. The hell? Okay. Let's go to the NAM 3. Okay, you can see severe weather here. Alright, so this is today at 8 a.m. Okay, severe weather popping off tonight, which is why they added this slight risk here for today. The Boeing segment right here in Kentucky. This will produce strong hail and damaging winds. Big hail, damaging winds. Alright, so we move forward. And now, around 7 p.m. tonight, the storms start firing off in. Oh, what the hell? What the heck? Alright, severe storms start firing off in Kentucky again, and Illinois. Yeah, this really bad severe storms right here. And then bad clusters of discrete supercells just firing off in this enhanced risk area. And there we go. Still firing off. 4 a.m. tonight. Okay, yep. And this is tomorrow. So, line. What the hell? There's a line of severe storm. Okay, so it's just rain right now. Alright, severe storms popping off up here. And there's a line of severe storms forming right through here. Keep on going. Keeps on going. There's also heavy snow in the mountains of Colorado, Nevada. Yeah. So just keep on going. Severe storms start to dissipate. And we start to get clusters of severe storms on May 18th, but I just can't see them. Because we're on the, but let's go to the 12th maybe? No, you can't really see nothing there. Okay, so this is what's going on today, tomorrow, and then Monday and then Tuesday. But then, okay, so who made me want to start my own YouTube channel is Mitch West Weather. That's his YouTube name. Mitch West Weather. One more time. Mitch West Weather. He's very nice. He's in South Carolina. And then also Ryan Hoyle. Ryan Hoyle is a very good person. He covers every severe weather person, every tornado warning, every severe thunderstorm warning when it's bad. So yeah, hopefully I can do that one day, but right now I'm just not on the spot to be able to do that. So there probably will be another video explaining like the cape and stuff. So okay. That's all I have for y'all today. Peace out.